Ty, what are we making tonight?
Okay, tonight we're having, this is something I've tried before, and we're going to do it again. It's going to be beef, pork, and shrimp Alfredo lasagna. Okay, so what we did was, since it's a little time consuming, so we had to cut down on the prep time camera-wise. But what we got here is we got the onions, garlic, celery. That's all chopped up. We have the meat already cleaned here, the tails, everything, the shrimp cleaned off. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that prepared, and then we're gonna get it, once that's cooked, we're gonna put the pasta in, and we're gonna get it baked. And this should be real good.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna start here.
All right.
Get this in.
Peppers and onions?
Yeah, green peppers, onions, garlic, and celery.
Does that bring out anything in the food, like a flavor or some kind of thing to it?
Down in New Orleans, they call that the Trinity. They call it the Trinity. And it definitely works for so many dishes.
That smells so good.
Thank you very much. Main ingredient, the pork, beef, shrimp. We're going to get this in.
Any kind of beef that you're using any different, or?
Well, leaner the better. I don't really eat a lot of beef, but when I do, I try to make it, as lean as possible.
Now, what do you mean by lean? I've seen on the packages 80, 85,
yeah.
83.
Yeah,
so what are you using?
I don't know. I got it from the supermarket. I didn't read. I just.
So is it a really big difference? You're saying less fat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes a difference if you're eating beef all the time. I don't, so I guess it really didn't. But it's just my habit to go less fat. Keeping things in perspective.
Now, when you're doing lasagna, are you doing it in layers?
Yes.
At the usual layer?
Oh, yeah. No good if it's not in layers.
All right.
Okay, now, let's get together what we're going to do. In the seasonings. We'll start off with your basic. The two main ingredients, if you don't have anything else when you're cooking, the two best seasonings in the world for any food almost is salt and pepper. And any chef will tell you that. So we're going to start there. Not too much, just enough to get it down in the middle. Then we're going to go with some really pepper. Give it a different little flavor there. We have garlic pepper. We have garlic already, fresh garlic cut up in the meat. Oregano, naturally, anything Italian's got to have some type of oregano going in it. And Italian seasoning, which for me is definitely a mainstay whenever I'm cooking. With a touch of garlic powder and Caesar salt.
Again, tell the audience a little bit, why do you use a wok?
It's just starting to be a real habit for me, but it holds more, especially when, and I make bigger dishes, because I'm always cooking for the family, so. Now, if I was just making this for me or somebody else, maybe two other people, whatever one other person, then I'd probably use a bigger frying, big frying pan. But these come in handy, really come in handy. Bless you.
Thanks.
Chip these a little bit right here. A little bit more.
So you're covering the whole bottom of the...
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Fill those little spaces in there. That'll be good for the first layer. It's cooking real good now. Gotta make sure it's cooked thoroughly since it's beef and pork cooking together at the same time.
Okay. So it's okay to cook them at the same temperature like this?
Yeah, as long as you get the right amount of cooking time. For each of them, the right temperature, and they're not, neither one of them is undercooked. That's what you really don't want. Shrimp cooks fast anyway, so especially when you make that. Some more there. This Alfredo together. Now I can't make this stuff, but we're gonna go. There's a time.
So you're not using, say, tomato.
No, this is strictly gonna be Alfredo.
Okay. Any reason why Alfredo than the usual different taste, or you just?
It's just different. It's just
Okay.
different only because it's a different flavor, different. When I was a kid, man, my grandparents said they had the same one my whole life, the same can opener. I never saw them buy it. Just like these.
Not electric, was it?
No, just like these. But they had it my whole life. When I was a kid, I never seen them buy another one. Okay, that should be enough of that right there. Yeah, this is great. Okay, what I'm gonna do now. That should definitely do it. This up here. I'll start transferring. Actually, what I need to do is this transfer here.
Now I'm noticing that you're not spreading it around. You're kind of plopping it in plop.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do once you're there,
Once
then you
it's there.
spread it.
Yeah, because it's not.
Oh, okay.
Because it's gonna blend in with the rest of the cheese that's going in, which this is Italian.
Lots of different cheeses you got.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Touch of mozzarella too. Nice, real thick. Definitely pleasing to the palate.
The pan you're using, get it standard anywhere?
Yeah, I got it at Dollar Tree. Some oregano. Parsley. And of course, Italian. Okay, now preheated oven at 350. This is going in. Okay, well, relax. It's gonna take. Gotta wait for that to cook in.
What are we looking at time-wise?
Anywhere between 25 to 35 minutes.
Okay. All right, Chef Ty, how long has it been?
Oh, it looks like, I don't know, man. I think we did close to 40, 45 minutes.
Okay, so it's now time.
Yep. We got some a little darker than I anticipated, but there you go. And right now what we need to do, get it up here so we can cool off.
All right.
Let it cool for a minute. Get some shots there and let it cool off for a minute, and then once it cools down a little, get it served up.
All righty.
We're good to go. I think we did pretty good there.
All right, Chef Ty, what are we all adding to this?
Oh, what we're gonna have is some garlic toast with a little parsley sprinkled on top.
All right.
This is gonna go in. We should be good to go in a few minutes with that. This should be cooled down, and we should be ready to serve it up.
All right, Chef Ty, we are back.
Yes, we are. And this garlic bread, done. And nice and toasty. This out the way. Sit there. We have lasagna here. I'm gonna get this cut down. So what we're gonna do here.
You've got an interesting thing there. Is that the pizza cutter?
Yeah,
or
definitely.
are you doing the edges?
Yeah.
Any reason doing the edges?
We'll get them loose so it'll be easy for it to lift out of here once it's cut.
Okay.
Okay. Kind of take your time with this. Get it right.
So this isn't like the lasagna we had in high school.
Well, actually, it kind of is. It's just done with
No, not the one I remember.
yeah, but it's just kind of done with the Alfredo sauce instead of the pumpkin, the marinara.
I remember being on prom night and going to dinner, ordering lasagna. Thinking it was going to come out like it looked at. The chef had me come out. It's supposed to be cheesy.
Yes.
And there was like a lot of cheese. I was like, oh, this is not happening.
Oh yeah.
It was like, no, it's supposed to be cheesy.
It's definitely cheesy. It's gonna be cheesy.
And I was like, I remember that.
Okay. So what we'll do here.
Once again, tell everybody what the ingredients.
There's pork, ground beef, shrimp, green peppers, onions, garlic, celery. And as usual,
All
there
right.
you go.
Tell us a little bit about when people are cooking lasagna, what they should look for.
Well, first of all, you gotta make sure you have the right pasta, so everything, the cooking time and the texture is right. That's the most important thing, really. And like with anything, if you love cooking, you take your time and you give your cooking the tender love and care it deserves. So you and whoever you're cooking for is going to enjoy it. And like I say, just watch over it, stay vigilant in what you're doing, take your time and it'll all fall in place.